Well, we know that schools are beginning to restart, but all our universities have managed to keep some form of teaching going throughout the crisis. However, all of it has had to be online. They are now, though, planning for how they can cope with the coronavirus threat when a new term begins in the autumn. Here's our political editor, Richard Moss.
Like so much else in this crisis, our universities have been drained of life. Teaching moved online, many students are now at home. Thoughts, though, are turning to September and just how to cope with the continuing COVID threat. But at least all of the region's universities have told us they will be open this autumn. They expect some teaching to remain online, with Durham suggesting all lectures in the first term could be virtual. But they also plan some return to face-to-face teaching, with social distancing and, in some cases, personal protective equipment. Unions insist, though, that return must be safe.
That presents concerns for people, and they're the things that we're discussing at the moment with university management and with college management to try and make sure that there are sufficient and suitable risk assessments for people going back into face-to-face learning.
But even with some face-to-face contact, the student experience will be very different. Cumbria's university insists, though, new arrivals will get value for their fees.
It will be a different experience, but we are looking and just beginning to look at how we can do social interaction as well for our students and make sure that the additional things that students expect in a university life, that we can actually work with our students' union to see what we can do to make that effective.
There's been talk, though, of significant numbers deferring, and a collapse in the number of foreign students is likely, leading to a plea for more support.
Higher education alone, we think there could be an impact on 30,000 jobs if the government doesn't step in and do something to protect them. It's already done a number of things, but it's not done enough.
Universities accept there will be a hit, but say they're also looking at opportunities.
We turned around a programme online for nurses in the NHS who were not used or skilled in working with respiratory disease. We turned that around in 10 days and we've offered that all across the region to help support the NHS.
But of course, like all of us, what universities hope to avoid is the crippling impact of further COVID flare-ups. Richard Moss, BBC Look North.